Business Math students, here we are again. We're going to go over the answers to page 297 through 298, 7 through 18. This is chapter 7, section 3. All right, let's get started. It says, the group disability policy has a benefit percentage of 65% of her average annual salary for the last 2 years. Her annual salary for the last 2 years was $65,200 and $68,300. Question number 7 says, what is her average annual salary for the last 2 years? So we need to find the average, which we talked about in the notes. Add the two numbers up and divide this time by 2 instead of 3 because there are 2 years of salary. So question 7. We're going to take the $65,200 plus the $68,300 and divide by 2 because there's 2 salaries, 2 years. We're getting the average. Add them up, divide by 2. You should have gotten $66,750. That's the average salary. All right, question number 8 continues with this question. It says, what monthly benefit amount will she receive? So you got to remember in the reading it said she gets 65% of her average. So we get 65% of that, so $66,750 times 0.65, because that's 65%, move the decimal over, and you get $43,387.50 annually. However, they want to know how much per month. So we need to divide that by 12 because there are 12 months in a year. So on average for each month, we're going to get $3,615.63 per month. All right, so the annual is $43,387. They get $3,615.63 a month. All right, moving on to question number 9. Question number 9 reads, Frank is insured under the disability policy that calculates his benefits package at 2.25% for each year he has worked for the company. If Frank has worked 12 years at the company, what is his benefit percentage? So he gets 2.25% each year, and he's worked for 12 years. So we got to take 2.25% times it by 12. That'll give us the percentage he gets of his salary if he gets injured. So question 9, 2.25% times that by 12, and that's the number of years. So Frank gets 27% of his salary. All right. Moving on. Trisha's disability insurance policy will pay her 45% of her annual or her average annual wages for the last 4 years. So we've got to figure out the average of 4 years of salary. It will reduce the benefits paid by any amount Trisha's received from workers' compensation insurance. If Trisha's wages for the last 4 years were $24,560, $25,100, $25,820, and $26,200. Question 10. What is Trisha's average annual wage for the last 4 years? So we got to add them up, divide by 4. So question 10, 24,560 plus 25,100 plus 25,820 plus 26,200 and divide that by 4 years of salaries. We get an average of 25,420. Average salary. Question 11. If she receives $467 a month from workers' compensation, what monthly income will her disability insurance company pay her? So we have to figure out how much she's going to make a month and take away that $467 a month, because they're not going to give her that because she's already getting that from workers' compensation. So let's first figure out what 45% of that is. 25,420 times 45%, 0.45, gives us $11,439. So remember, her salary was in the about 25,000. She's now going to get an average salary of $11,439 a year. We got to divide that by 12 and figure out how much she's going to get a month. And she's going to get $953.25 per month. However, of that $953.25, she's going to get $467 from workers' compensation. That's not on top of this $900. They're going to deduct that. So minus the $467, so her disability insurance is going to pay her $486.25. This is for the disability insurance. The workers' comp's going to pay this. Disability insurance is going to pay that. She's still only going to get the $953.25 a month. All right. Question number 12 says Ron's group disability policy pays a benefit package of 2.5% each year that he has worked for his company. The benefits package rate is applied to his average monthly compensation for the last 36 months. Ron worked for 17 years for the company at an average monthly wage of $33,500 for the last 36 months. What is his disability benefit package? Okay. So he worked for 17 years, so we have to find that in the reading. How much does he get per year for his disability benefit package? He gets 2.5% each year. So in question number 12, we're going to take the 17 years and multiply it times 2.5%. So he's going to have a disability benefit package of 42.5%. disability so that is his percentage he's going to get of his annual wages. And then it says question 13, what monthly benefit amount would he receive? So in the reading it tells us he gets $3,500 a month on average, but he's only going to get 42.5% of that. So in question 13 we have to take the $3,500. Again, we're going to move the decimal over 2 places, times 0.425, and he's going to receive $1,487.50 per month in benefits. He normally makes $3,500. He's going to make $1,487.50 when he's on disability. Moving on, question number 14. All right, let's do the reading. It says a college provides short-term disability insurance for its employees. The benefits depend on years of service at the college and the benefit package the employee chooses. The chart below shows the number of weeks employees would receive benefits for depending on whether they choose to receive 100%, 80%, or 60% of their weekly income. Remember, the higher the percentage, the more they're going to pay. The number of weeks the employee will receive benefits, so it gives you the percentages for the years of service, less than 5, 5 but less than 10, 10, and so on. So it says how many weeks of benefits will an employee who has worked for 7 years receive if the employee chooses a benefit package of 80% of his or her salary. So he's worked for 7 years, so go years of service, so it's greater than 5 but less than 10, so you're going to the second column, going over to 80%, and it has a 5 there, so he's going to receive, he or she, 5 weeks. We're just looking at the chart. Question 15 says Kim has worked at the college for 12 years. How many weeks of coverage would she receive if she chose a benefit package or benefit percentage of 60%? Excuse me. So you're going to years of service, 10 but less than 15. So you're going down to that. And it says 60%, so go over to 60. And they would receive 15 weeks. Of benefits. Question 16. Jose worked 21 years at the college before being injured. If Jose needs to receive benefits for 20 weeks, what benefit percentage should Jose choose? So it's a little bit reversed here. You're gonna go, he's worked for 21 years, so go down to years of service, 15 but less than 26. He wants 20 weeks of benefits. So you need to go over on the chart to find 20 weeks, and then the percentage would be 60% of the wages. So 60%. 14, 15, and 16. It's just reading the chart, very easy, and figuring out how many weeks or the percentage. Last two. A worker receives $27,830 in monthly disability benefits based on the average of her last 3 years of salary. If her salary for the last 3 years was $49,300, $50,300, $52,200, what was her average salary for the last 3 years? Again, we have to take 3 years, add them up, and divide by 3. So question 15, we're finding the average, it's question 17. We're finding the average. 49,300 plus 50,300 plus 52,200. Divide by 3. When we add up the numerator, you get 151,800. Divide by 3 gives her an average annual salary of $50,600. 50,000 average. So 18, what benefits percent did she receive? All right, so we know her average is this. We usually take that times the percentage to give us how much she's going to receive per month. They changed it up a little bit. They told you she receives $27,830 in monthly disability. We know the average, so we have to divide them to get to the percentage. So 18, we're going to take she gets in benefits $27,830. We're going to divide it by her average of the 3 years, 50,600. When you divide that, you'll get a decimal, 0.55, which is, move it over 2 places, 55%. So that's just working backwards. Usually they said, okay, take this times the 55% gives us that. But now they're saying, okay, figure out the percentage. So we just did it backwards. And that's the end of the assignment for Chapter 7, Section 3. I just want to remind you guys, we truly miss you at school. We wish you all the best. Take care of yourself and your family, and we'll see you again soon. Have a good day. Bye.